How's it going? Today I'm here with my WWE Mixed Match Challenge Week 9 review. Of course, this is the final quarterfinals match of the tournament between Bobby Roode and Charlotte Flair taking on Rusev and Lana. Without wasting any time, let's go ahead and jump right into this video with my overall thoughts on this week's episode of the Mixed Match Challenge. Honestly, I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was fun. You definitely can tell that Charlotte, Bobby Roode, Rusev, and Lana were having fun. They definitely brought up more character than they did in their previous first round matches, so I definitely enjoyed seeing that side of them. But yeah, it was just, a good solid wrestling match between both teams, and it was just entertaining, and I definitely enjoyed it. So this match definitely does something for me. Right from the get-go, of course, there is some taunting going around from both teams. Rusev and Lana are trying to chant or sing the Lana's the best, Lana's #1 song, whatever the hell it goes. And then, of course, before they knew the clap, Charlotte and Bobby would do the woo, so that turned to a whole, controversy thing. Lana and Charlotte are trying to go at each other. Roode and Rusev are holding them back. So that's pretty much the start of the match. And the actual match happens between Charlotte and Lana, which was just whatever. I will say, though, Lana didn't look that bad in this match. I thought Charlotte did a pretty good job for the most part protecting her, even though there was a spot where Charlotte did a slam that just looked absolutely terrible on Lana. But besides that, I didn't think Lana looked that bad at all in this match against Charlotte, or her showing against Charlotte, I should say. They had some, back and forth stuff, that a test of strength thing where Lana pretty much was, kicked Charlotte, to the upper hand on her, got the upper hand on Charlotte for a little bit, was running wild, and then, of course, Charlotte, pick up and pretty much controlled most of the match against Lana up until Rusev and Bobby Roode got the tag. Bobby Roode ran wild pretty much Rusev from the get-go. Hit his signature stuff, hit the blockbuster, set up for the glorious DDT, but Rusev pretty much annihilated him with a super kick. Rusev, pretty much ran control of Bobby Roode for the most part, throwing him around, locking in some headlocks and whatnot, working the back of Bobby Roode, throwing him in the turnbuckle, doing some back hits and whatnot. So pretty much just targeting the back of Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode once it gets up her hand, is able to tag in Charlotte, so Charlotte and Lana go at it. Charlotte pretty much annihilates Lana with a kick and tried to set up for the figure 8, but before she can do that, pretty much Rusev drags her out of the ring, and then, pretty much tags himself in, so that way, Bobby Roode has to come in the ring, but during that time period, Bobby Roode's selling on the outside, so Bobby Roode was not able to get into the ring to face Rusev, and pretty much Charlotte said, screw it, I'm just going to face you instead, locks in some, or not locks in, but slaps in some chops to the chest. Rusev was sitting there laughing it off, saying, like, really, this is not hurting me, this is actually, hysterical. He's sitting there laughing, pretty much, Charlotte's continuing, and Charlotte stops, Charlotte's laughing at him, saying, ha ha ha, and Rusev's like, what are you laughing about? Bobby Roode turns around, hits a glorious DDT, 1, 2, 3, Charlotte and Bobby Roode defeat Lana and Rusev in the quarterfinals match. Like I said, it was a fun match overall. I thought both teams, did their role well. Rusev, I thought his bantering was great. Him and Bobby Roode had a pretty good match from in the ring. Like I said, Charlotte pretty much protected Lana for the most part. Lana had a decent showing, even though, she didn't, like I said, that slam that she did in the match that she took from Charlotte did not come off pretty good. But, she did some good stuff. She was able to lock in or she was able to hit the X Factor. Charlotte went for the figure 8 early on, and, she did a pretty nice kick into the corner on Charlotte, where she pretty much just kicked her into the corner, and Charlotte sold it pretty well. So Lana did her job pretty well, I thought, for the most part. But yeah, it was a fun match overall. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Definitely was a better match than their both teams' first round match. So yeah, definitely enjoyed this week's episode. Next week will be the first match of the semifinals, which will be Braun Strowman and Alexa Bliss taking on The Miz and Asuka. Hopefully that's a good match. To me, that has good match run all over it. So I'm actually looking forward to that one, especially considering to see how Braun and The Miz do, considering their past history. But yeah, this week's episode of the Mixed Match Challenge, like I said, I thought it was a good one. Definitely was a great way to end the quarterfinal matches. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like below. Until next time, I'll see you guys, and thank you guys for watching the video.